Fala aí pessoal, tudo bem com vocês? Hoje vamos acompanhar uma gringa que conta a sua experiência que ela teve no Hospital Público do Brasil. E salientar que o Hospital Público do Brasil é classificado como um dos melhores hospitais, isto devido aos seus atendimentos grátis. Isso é muito bom e muito positivo. Salientar que aqui em Moçambique nós pagamos pelo medicamento que iremos levar quando formos para o hospital, quando estivermos a sentir um determinado tipo de dor. E então é basicamente isto. Se você gosta desse tipo de vídeo, deixe aqui embaixo, deixe seu like, se inscreva aqui no meu canal e ative o sininho das notificações para não perder nenhum dos meus vídeos. Minhas redes sociais estarão aqui na descrição. Quem não me segue lá no Insta, começa a me seguir para que a gente possa trocar de ideias e opiniões. E aferir, pessoal, que o link do vídeo original estará aqui na descrição. Vai lá, veja e se puder diga que vê por mim, que eu serei muito grato se assim o fizer, beleza? Então isto, vamos ver a experiência dessa gringa no Hospital Público do Brasil. O dia que eu fui parar no Hospital do Brasil. Será que é uma americana?
Oi, tudo bem com vocês? What's up, guys? Hope you guys are doing good. Today's video will be about me going to the hospital in Brazil, which was quite an experience to say the least. So it was in December. It was actually New Year's Eve, and I started feeling terrible in the middle of the night, and I'm so sorry for saying this, I started vomiting and having diarrhea and like all this nastiness stuff, and it was awful, and I felt completely awful. And I think like I have a really low pain tolerance, so like that really plays an issue into this whole story. So it started New Year's Eve, early in the morning, like 4 a.m. that my symptoms were happening. And I just like was feeling body aches. I couldn't walk, I couldn't eat, I couldn't sleep. Like I literally couldn't do anything. And so then I was like, Benny, like I don't want to ruin your day, like your beach day with your family. Like I want you to spend time with them. And I don't want this to like distract anything. And so he went down to the beach with his family, and I was still feeling like poop, literal poop. And I ended up like calling him an hour later. I had to call his mom's phone. I just remember that. I was like, babe, can you come here right now? And I just remember I was crying because I'm a crier and I like to cry sometimes. And I just started crying. She was like, okay, I'm coming up right now. And I was just like, I need a hug. Like I literally called him up so I get, because I was like feeling lonely. And I had called my parents and both of them didn't answer, so I was like feeling even more sad. So then like my symptoms kept happening, and his aunt gave me like a Dramamine, which we thought would help, like maybe help me sleep, like calm down the vomiting and like all that stuff, because I just like don't normally vomit, like I don't do it, stuff like that a lot. The day before we did eat a lot of like different food. I did have like food on the beach, which I'll like insert a picture here to show you. I think it was like fish, fried fish. And then like I also had a lunch, I think they call it lunch. It's just like a hamburger kind of thing. And I might have eaten ice cubes, which you're not supposed to eat ice cubes there because it's like can hurt your stomach really badly, which probably happened. So then we ended up deciding that I should probably go to the hospital and get an IV, which like all of us decided as a group. Like even though it was New Year's Eve, we were hoping I would get in and out like in under 4 hours. His dad, Vinny, and I, we all went to the hospital. So we had to sign out my name, and we waited in the lobby for like an hour. And there was a bunch of people there. We just waited for my name to be called. And then my name was called, and Vinny was able to come with me through everything. Thank you, Jesus, because I don't speak Portuguese. So finally my name was called after like an hour, and Vinny came with me, and the nurse did all my measurements, like all that stuff. And then we had to wait another time, which I don't remember how long the time was, but then it was probably like maybe 30-45 minutes. I went back to the like where the doctor would be, and then I had to wait again before the doctors in like a little tinier waiting room. And then that was probably another 45 minutes.
É assim, pessoal, eu acho que teria um pouco receio de falar o que ela está a dizer em português. Ela disse que estava com problemas, né, de vômito e tudo mais, e diarreia, talvez por causa da comida que ela consumiu na noite anterior, e começou a passar mal. Mas não querendo estragar o dia do namorado, né, acho Vini, não sei se é o namorado ou o amigo, ela disse que permitiu para que ele pudesse sair com os seus familiares para que ir na praia, e ela não poderia ir porque não se sentia bem. E depois o que ela fez? Ela começou a passar mal, e depois decidiu ligar para eles, e eles não o atenderam, e foram para o hospital, tipo, voltaram de lá e levaram para o hospital, foram para o hospital e começou o atendimento, foi dado as medicações, mas o médico disse que deveria voltar entre 40 minutos a 50 no máximo, para poder acho remarcar de novo a consulta ou alguma coisa. E então é basicamente isso que eu entendi, né? Ainda não entendi se como te trataram e tudo mais, mas vamos continuar a ver aqui. Estou a ler as legendas, né? Pessoal, eu não entendo inglês, nada de inglês mesmo. I don't understand English. I'm very difficult. Dificuldade, tenho muitas dificuldades.
Which was awful waiting because I was literally like sitting rocking there, like I just felt terrible. I was like aching, like still all this, like it was going on since 4 a.m. and it was like 4 in the afternoon by this time, so like I was just feeling just like so bad. And I felt bad too because I took his dad and Vinny away from their time like spending at the beach, and I was just like feeling awful about everything. And like that, I ended up there. Then I finally saw the doctor, and she spoke English, which was amazing because then I could speak directly with her. Like Vinny didn't have to do the translation of like how I was feeling. It was just nice to have her like understand from my point of view. So she decided that I should get an IV, which I did. But then the next step was to go to the room with the IV where Vinny wasn't allowed. So it was just me and like a handful of people. I'll insert a picture here of like what I looked like because I think I took a video or a picture or something like that. But I literally was just chilling in the waiting room like alone with this bag like dripping into me, like trying to just like clean me out. I was like, just get it out of me, please. Because whatever it was not okay. I had like some encounters of people trying to speak with me, and I was just like, desculpa, no falo português. I don't speak Portuguese, I'm so sorry. Like I remember speaking English to them and I was like, I'm sorry, like I feel so bad. I can't like talk with you or anything. But I remember there was like an older woman, a grandma, like to the left of me, and her and I would just smile at each other, and I was like, that's nice. I was like, I'm in pain, but like it's nice to smile with you or whatever. And then I remember there was a guy that was like, I think he drank too much alcohol or something, because while he was getting his IV, he was puking. It was so gross, and I was like, Vinny, oh my gosh. I was like, what is going on? And then Vinny was allowed to come back in towards the end. So that probably took like 40 minutes too. So then he came and got me, and then we started walking out, and I was like, okay, so do I have to like pay anything? And he was like, no, it's free. That's what happens when you go to a public hospital. And I was like, what? It's free? I was like, okay, this is probably like the best feeling I've ever had, because I never experienced this type of feeling ever, which was so nice. And then we were able to go back to the apartment and spend New Year's evening with everybody. I think I had lost like 5 pounds by the end of the day. I think Vinny's mom even was like, he looks like skinnier, and I was like, that's great. That's great news. Yeah, I think my face was white, like it was bad, but I was feeling a lot better after the IV, and I think it was just bad ice that I ate, and everything was well. And the next week I was able to spend the rest of the vacation feeling much better. And yeah, that's my story of the time I went to the hospital in Brazil, which was a crazy yet awesome, weird experience. And I'm so grateful for everything that happened, and for the people that were supporting me and helping me there during that time. And I appreciate them all. And yeah, that's pretty much it. I don't think I have anything else to say. Well, thanks for watching this video. Obrigada. And I hope you guys have a great day. And make sure to subscribe and like. Tchau, gente.
Tem que aprender inglês, português. Por favor. Deixa de ser burro. Então, pessoal, é isso. O Brasil surpreende sempre as pessoas, né? Dizendo que a medicação é grátis, o soro é grátis. Aqui em Moçambique, particularmente também, para você poder pôr o soro em certas clínicas, você tem que pagar, não é grátis. E nos hospitais, não sei exatamente, porque eu ainda não fui pôr soro. Mas eu queria perguntar também uma coisa. Mas acho meio assim, tipo, por isso, do que eles forarem, porem soro, o que custa pegar tomar? Brincadeira, pessoal, é por isso da minha parte, é maluquice da minha parte mesmo, né? Eu acho que a única maneira da gente ter muita água no corpo é se hidratando, né? Então deixa eu me hidratar agora. Então se hidrata também aí, só assim você estará pondo soro no teu corpo. Então é isso, pessoal, este foi o vídeo de hoje. Eu espero que vocês tenham gostado. Caso vocês gostaram, deixe o vosso like, se inscreva aqui no canal, ative o sininho das notificações para não perder nenhum dos vídeos. Minhas redes sociais aqui na descrição, me segue aí, o link do vídeo original também estará aqui na descrição. E é isso, muito obrigado por me acompanhar até aqui, até numa próxima oportunidade.